Good morning, Ms. Furlow. Ma'am, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas in response to a disturbance. The complainant stated they were in their car and backing out of their driveway when the defendant parked behind them. The defendant then got out of her car and started banging on the complainant's vehicle while shouting obscenities and threats. The defendant also tried to gain entry into the complainant's vehicle. Specifically, the defendant stated she was going to whoop their ass, and the complainant stated they were in fear for their lives during the incident. The officers discovered the defendant is a coworker of one of the complainant's family members.
Owner, boss.
So the threat is what?
The threat is she was banging on the door and said, "I'll whoop your ass."
I have it on camera.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person and not to be in possession of weapons, okay? What do you do for a living?
Notice how the judge immediately lays out the maximum penalties and the Miranda-style rights. This isn't just formality. It's setting the stage for how serious the court views a terroristic threat, even when it sounds more like a heated argument. Do you think threats without physical violence should carry jail time?
Ma'am.
I own a fleet company, 3 trucks, and they're my drivers for the road, my OTR drivers.
Okay.
So they just basically stole my vehicles.
We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign and reset. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. When you come back, please have a lawyer, okay?
Okay, but I move out of state next month, so I just talked to them about.
We'll have you sign a reset, and then we'll just take a seat while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign the bond conditions, and then you'll be free to go, okay? Please. You were Jalen Washington. Mr. Washington, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 7th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it driving with an expired registration as of July 2024 and failing to maintain a single lane, with both left tires crossing over the white marked lanes and the defendant's vehicle failing to signal a lane change. The defendant was the driver of the motor vehicle, and upon contact, the officer observed him with a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, glossy eyes, swayed balance, slurred speech, and the defendant was slow to answer questions at times. The defendant admitted to drinking, and standard field sobriety tests were administered. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, one leg stand 2 out of 4. The DIC was read, and the defendant consented to breath. The results were .106.
Wow, this is tough. Here we have a young college student studying architecture, now facing a DWI charge. One mistake like this could derail professional licensing later on. Should courts be more lenient on first-time student offenders, or should the law be the law, no matter what?
And .106.
Mr. Washington, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. How old are you, sir? What do you do for a living?
Currently, I work at FedEx, but I'm in college.
You're currently enrolled in college? Great. Where do you go?
PV. Sorry.
Okay. What are you studying?
Architecture, civil engineering.
Fantastic. Great. It's a big hiccup, man. This can really affect you. You know, anytime you want to get licensed to be an architect, you got to be licensed. All this. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You're not allowed to smoke any marijuana. I'm going to test you. If I find that you continue to use, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm not asking much. I'm just asking to stay clean. That's it. Do you have a Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have liability insurance in your name?
Sir. But I don't have a vehicle.
Do you see if he has a license? Any prior DWIs as well?
There are no priors, Your Honor. I'll run his license right now.
You don't have insurance in your name, then you're not allowed to drive any vehicle. You have to have insurance for, I don't care what car you're driving, unless you have insurance on whatever car you're driving, then you may not drive. And don't come up here and tell me, well, the car has insurance. No, people get insured. Do you understand?
Your Honor, he's eligible.
Okay. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer? You're going to go hire a lawyer? Okay. If you have any issues, if you want me to appoint your lawyer, just come back, tell me, and I'm happy to do it, you know? I mean, money that you have, I'd rather you spend it on school. Are you sure? You don't want an appointed lawyer?
I'll make a phone call to you. Yes.
Okay. Got to understand that if you're going to hire a lawyer, there's a lot of timing requirements with the DWI. Don't sit and wait a month, 2 months, 3 weeks because you're hurting yourself. Got to do it like lickety split. Do you understand? Okay. Like I said, you ever have any issues, come back, talk to us, and we can appoint your lawyer. Okay. For sure. So I'll have you sign a receipt of Victoria. We'll have you get with Felicia for your bond conditions. If you have a change of heart, just come back.
Yes.
You know? Okay. Danielle Free. Miss Free, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On November 6, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it speeding 55 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone in the 7800 block of Spencer Highway. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer detected an odor of an alcoholic beverage on the defendant's breath, and standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 3 out of 8, and one leg stand 3 out of 4. The defendant admitted to drinking and to taking prescription muscle relaxers on occasion. The officer located a case of twisted teas in the defendant's motor vehicle with 2 open cans of twisted teas, 1 in each cup holder. And
Consuming while driving?
There were 2 open cans in the cup holders, yes, Your Honor. And DICs were read and the defendant consented to blood.
Ms. Free, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now ordering you not to drive. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to drive. If I find that you do, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. If you consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication, likewise, you will go to jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? Any prior DWIs, Alex?
No, Your Honor.
Any prior criminal history at all?
He has a prior racing on a highway that was dismissed earlier this year.
What do you do for a living, Ms. Free? Why?
I just graduated nursing school, so I was a CNA and caregiver in an independent care facility. But right now I help take care of my great grandma, so it's just a lot at once.
So how do you support yourself? How do you eat?
I live with my grandparents and I help them take care of her. She can't take care of herself. She has dementia and a mental disorder.
I'll fill out an application for you. I need to know everything about you, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, any source of income that you have, money in the bank, stocks, bonds, IRAs. I'll have you fill out an application, but I need to know everything about you. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it right back to you.
Yes.
Do you understand? And I'll see whether you qualify. Above all else, do not drive. Do you understand? There's no justification that you can give for getting in a car. Likewise, don't consume alcohol or drugs. If you have a problem, you better address it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. Promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. You understand? Okay. Do you mind giving me an application, please?
And just like that, probation revoked. 75 days in jail, license suspended, and years of consequences ahead. This is the reality of violating probation. Sometimes it's not about new crimes, but failing to meet conditions like community service. What do you think? Should technical violations land someone back in jail?
Yes.
Is it all right if I text one of our clients? About yourself?
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Judge, see my attorney, is it okay if she stands up here with us?
Sure.
Thank you, Judge.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome. Who do we have here?
We have Miguel Gonzalez, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, you were placed on probation for driving while intoxicated. It is now alleged that you have violated that probation, specifically in that, I guess we're not going to go forward on the Berg habit.
Correct. We agreed that we're going forward on the 3 technicals, not the first 2 new law violations.
Okay, I guess to make it easy, we'll just go forward on the failed to perform the community service hours as ordered. Is it true or untrue that you violated your probation?
True, Your Honor.
I will find that as true. I will now revoke your probation, sentence you to 75 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 8 days that you have done. Did I suspend the license?
It wasn't the first time?
Because when they get on probation, normally, unless it's a second, so was this a first?
It was originally filed as a second and pled down to a first.
No, you're saying I didn't?
You did it.
Okay, I have to now. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Mr. Gonzalez, don't drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you get into a car, you're rolling probable cause, man. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck with you.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
thanks, guys.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks.